feminine divine Shakti. Today we see the same spirit reflecting in ma'am, who is a well-known lawyer, Padmaja ma'am, and yeah, they say doctor dagra, lawyer dagra, nijal cheppali. అబద్ధం ఆడకూడదు సో దట్ దే డూ దేర్ జాబ్ ప్రాపర్లీ. సో మీకు వచ్చే కస్టమర్స్ ఉంటారు, సగం నిజం చెప్తారు, సగం అబద్ధం చెప్తారు, ఆ నిజం దాస్తారు. సో హౌ యూ హ్యాండిల్ దెమ్?
Now even in legal field the corporate culture has stepped in. If you see in all the metro cities you can see the corporate culture even in legal field.
Doctors, a special category will be there like cardiologists, pulmonologists, like this. In the lawyers also, the way they deal the cases, will there be any categories?
If anyone is having real issue they should come out instead of struggling and going all the trauma. Day one, obviously everyone will have a fear. If you are deeply connected with the profession you forget where you are, and that will keep you pushing. I believe being a woman is a blessing. I am a proud daughter, a daughter-in-law, a mother to 2 boys and a happy wife. Being women is like enjoy the motherhood which nobody can take it from you. That's the best part.
Good morning and happy Navratri and happy Bathakama. On this auspicious occasion of Navratri, we are truly delighted to welcome the inspiring women lawyer. Navratri celebrates the power of feminine divine Shakti, and today we see the same spirit reflecting in ma'am, so who is a well-known lawyer, Padmaja ma'am, and your dedication to justice, your courage to speak for what is right, and your ability to balance intellect with compassion are a true embodiment of the strength and grace that Navratri stands for. So this is an honor to have you here, ma'am, and showing the women power, women in any profession can go through and prove themselves. That is what Navratri says to us, and we welcome you here, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rajeshri Garu, and I'm delighted to be here. And coincidentally, today is Daughter's Day as well.
Yes,
More women blessings, women power added to the occasion of Navratri.
And actually, ma'am, today it is Kalaratri Avatar, it is Chandika, they say. Usually they say Kalaratri will be dark, and lawyers who fight for justice, they wear the black coat, and it is a coincidence, but really this day resembles the lawyer's day in a different way also. Like Chandika or Kalaratri, whatever we say, she fights for justice with a darkness, and you fight for justice with the same black coat, and we feel proud to have you here today. Our team will welcome you with their gesture, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Ma'am, first, you can tell us about yourself, like how you have chosen law. Usually, like people say, lawyers will have a lot of fight in the society, and sometimes there will be tough times where you will get situations to deal with in a different way, and it needs a lot of courage also, because you will be working in public every day, every minute will be challenged. So when you choose this career, and what made you to choose, and how your family has supported you?
Hi Rashri. In fact, when this career I didn't choose by choice at the initial level. The courses available at that point of time, very few women lawyers were flourishing, and I am from a town basically. So I was in a dilemma whether to go into this profession or not. But once I got into it, somehow I felt this is a professional course and I can try for it. And I am the first generation lawyer in my family. There's no one behind, no God bless, when I stepped into the field. But once I got into the college, I liked the subjects. I took it as a challenge. And then I started enjoying it really once I am into the profession. See, every case is a challenge for us, and every case is a learning experience as well. But whenever we deliver a good order to our clients, and when we fight a case and could do justice and help someone, that gives immense pleasure and satisfaction. And legal profession is one profession like doctors. It is similar to the doctor's profession, where you need to give lots of time to it. It's not that you are like 10 to 5 working. You need to shell on time without a time bound manner. But end of the day, when you're helping out someone, reaching to people, that gives the satisfaction. Because unless law prevails in the society, no country can flourish. And luckily I am blessed with a family who is supporting me in all ways, or else I am not here today.
Ma'am, usually, like they say, డాక్టర్ దగ్గర లాయర్ దగ్గర నిజాలు చెప్పాలి, అబద్ధం ఆడకూడదు, సో దట్ దే డూ దేర్ జాబ్ ప్రాపర్లీ. సో మీకు వచ్చే కస్టమర్స్ ఉంటారు, సగం నిజం చెప్తారు, సగం అబద్ధం చెప్తారు, ఆ నిజం దాస్తారు. బట్ అల్టిమేట్లీ దే ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ యూ టు వర్క్ ఫర్ దెమ్ 200%, థింకింగ్ దట్ నేను లాయర్ని పెట్టుకున్నాను, ఆర్ దిల్ థింక్ దట్ ఇన్ని డబ్బులు కడుతున్నాను నేను, మీరు నా కోసం ఎందుకు చేయరు అని చెప్పి ఫ్యూ పీపుల్ కమ్ అప్ విత్ వెరీ అన్రియలిస్టిక్ డిమాండ్స్ ఆల్సో. సో హౌ యూ హ్యాండిల్ దెమ్?
See, what you said is exactly right. When you go to a doctor, unless you tell all your problems, he can't give you the right medicine. The same with legal profession. Unless you give us your entire story, we can't give 100% justice to you. As you said, every client coming to us, they don't give us the entire story at the first instance. We are trained in a way to make them speak out and give us the story. See, whoever comes to me, the first instance I tell them, please tell the entire thing. See, everywhere there will be flaws. Knowingly, unknowingly, you also might have done some mistake. But we are there to protect you. Unless we know what exactly happened, we can't give you or deliver you what you want. So when we have discussion in the first go, they don't. After second meeting, third meeting, obviously they'll have to come away, give the information.
Like when you stepped in your career first day in the court, what is your feeling, ma'am? Like, or when you have leading your first case as a lawyer, what is your mental condition and how prepared you are?
See, day one, obviously, everyone will have a fear because you'll be standing. I stepped the day one of my profession was in the high court before the bench. Obviously, you will be scared to represent because lots of people will be watching you. But the moment you stand before the judge, if you are deeply connected with the profession, you forget where you are, and that will keep you pushing. So that's how it happened. Maybe before I stepped into the court, I had in my mind, how am I going to do? But the moment I stepped in, I don't know what made me speak, what I have to.
If you, I don't know whether it can be disclosed or not, what kind of the case you did? Not much details, like a dispute or a.
Down the years, I had handled civil matters, criminal matters, company matters, arbitrations. So all of them are different from each other, but I enjoyed every case.
Actually, ma'am, when you might have started your career, there are very maybe less number of lady lawyers and less number of lady judges also, and it might be very tough. Like when you went for a guidance or something, also, the people who lend a helping hand might be very less at that time, or it will be a situation where you need to rely on libraries or your big books will be there which are shown in movies. I don't know whether it will be the similar with you. Like how you used to handle those situations.
See, as you said, it's right. When I stepped into the profession, very few. I mean, there are lady advocates even at that point of time, but not as the number now we are seeing. Nowadays, I see lots of young girls coming into the profession. They're choosing the legal profession. They're doing well, and this is like very much welcoming in this profession. As far as you said in my beginning days, luckily I got a very good guru who guided me, and that made everything happen with much ease. So whatever the doubts I used to ask him, he was guiding me. That's how I could make it possible.
Like I know there will be situations because years is not like a time bounded thing, because in the court you do your job, but outside you have to do lot of homework. You may need to refer a lot of previous cases, history, lot of amendments, books and all that stuff. At that time maybe there will not be time where you can have your food or you can have your take care of the family also. So how do you balance your professional and personal life?
See, that is where I'm telling I got a family, very supportive family, which made this possible. As I said, from day one, when we sit and work for a case, we forget the time. Sometimes it might be 10, 11, or 12 in the night also. There are many days when we skip our lunch because even lunch break, we take time to prepare for the case. But it is all about balancing the professional life and personal life. And if you have a good planning, that can be done like any other profession. Even doctors do, and even the IT crowd, because women working in the night shifts, they're able to manage the household things and do work effectively. So this is also like that. It's only about the time management.
Ma'am, like many young people, it's not about just gender, it may be anything. Like if they want to choose the law profession, what is the first thing they can do? Like now I know there is a lot of social connectivity and all these things are there, but still it'll be great for them if you can give them suggestions like where they can start to decide whether they can opt for law or not.
See, once whether it's boys or girls, by the time they come to ninth class, that's where they need to take the decision whether they want to go into sciences, law, or any profession, because the foundation has to be laid since from ninth onwards. Now that you have the 5 years law degree, after 12th you can choose that. There are good colleges offering law courses. For this profession, the first and foremost thing is you need to have patience and be prepared to work long hours. Then you will succeed. Overnight, nobody will succeed. For the initial years, you need to have lots of patience and time dedicated to it. Then success follows.
Ma'am, I think when we are coming to these particular professions, like when it comes to police or when it comes to CBI or lawyers, you come across tough people. I would say tough people because it is the tough people or your counterparts. So sometimes you may be getting like I don't know, as they show in the movie, it happens or not. I don't know, but you may get like this case you will not win, so leave it, or this is not a right case as a lady for you, or something. That kind of anytime you face that kind of situations.
No, not much. Never happened. Though we handled critical cases. But once you file a wakalat for a client, you are taking the entire responsibility. So, come what it may, stand by it. That is the fund I follow.
That is great, ma'am. Actually, we see like there are a lot of people who step back. Even in some careers, also they leave just because of family not supporting, or the situations where they are working are not so supportive. Even though they want to work, they leave out. But we are continuing it, taking it as a challenge. I think that is needed for the younger generations, or already who are running the cases. They need that kind of motivation. So, I mean, like, what do you do other than law, ma'am? Anything that you would be interested?
Other than law, I'm a fun loving person. Enjoy traveling, chill out with cousins. All that happens even now. But of course, the occasions minimize, but still. From my childhood, I was interested in learning whatever I see, whether it is painting or pottery or whatever it is like. Profession is profession. Rest is like I'm like any other normal girl enjoying everything.
Ma'am, with perspective of women, I would love to hear some guidance. Like there are a lot of women or men also, I would say, who will be undergoing some kind of situations where they don't know how to come out also. Like it may be their personal life or it can be any professional life. They say that मेरे यार lawyer के पास जाते हैं तो बीच में, I mean, like we get to hear that kind of things, like lawyers इतना पैसा खा लेते हैं करके, they people discourage them to go to for legal help also. Like being afraid of that, some people don't even dare to come to lawyers to report. So who are in that profession, they only can give us the real picture, what is happening there. Outside whatever we are hearing, definitely it is not 100% correct. So I would love to hear your suggestion to those people and welcome them to come openly to fight for themselves.
If anyone is having real issue, they should come out instead of struggling and going all the trauma within themselves. Unlike lawyers, if you see, even medical field also, not everyone will come out with their problems to the doctors. Some of them might feel that okay, go to the medical shop, get the medicine, and I get the relief. The same with legal profession. Some might take suggestions from friends and say, okay, that's done, but that's not the right thing, right? That's not the right thing. More than anything, one should come out. It's a society that makes them feel that if you come out, okay, people will know that you have a problem.
But instead of struggling in themselves,
It is better to come out. It is better to come out. Figure out a solution for that. See, even in though we are in legal profession, if the problem is a minor problem, it can be resolved. We also suggest them this is how you amicably settle. It's not that you every issue need to be taken to the court. If really there is something beyond uh, mutual settlement or something, then okay, the courts are the solution. But unless you come out, nobody can guide you. Unless you come to a lawyer, say this is my problem, okay, then this is the options you have to look out for resolving your issue. Then they can choose their option ABC, whether they want to go to settle outside the court or maybe something else. They might be thinking that is a big problem. Actually, it may not be. These days, luckily, people are more aware. They are coming to the lawyers. Because earlier it was not like that. Without reference, they would go buy a property or something, get into some business without taking the legal aid or legal consultation, and they would then land up in some problem. Now it's not like that. People are more conscious, coming out saying that, see, this is what we are looking into, this is what we are planning, these are the documents, are they fine? Can we go ahead? Not. Even that kind of uh, issues also they are discussing prior to getting into something.
Ma'am, like if we see, like we say doctors, a special category will be there, like cardiologists, pulmonologists, like this. In the lawyers also, the way they deal the cases, will there be any categories so that the people can go straight away that kind of lawyers?
Unlike medical field, in the PG or post PG, you have the specializations. Legal side also there are courses, but in general, the legal course itself is uh, in a way that you can handle all the fields. Depending on individuals, they prefer, some lawyers prefer only corporate cases because they have that clientele and they feel that okay, this field I will excel in, I will curtail my career in this line so that I can dedicate more time. Otherwise, there is nothing such you are bound to do only one kind of a course. The course has been designed in such a way everything is covered in the legal course. It's how you, where and which is your interest area which you want to work in. Otherwise, most of the lawyers handle all the cases. And depending on, probably after seeing the success rate, maybe somebody is excelling well in criminal law. They get good reputation in that field. That will push them to take only criminals, and most of the clients will make them become decide that okay, all the matters relating to criminal law might be going. They might say okay, some Mr. A is dealing well with, or Miss A is dealing well with the civil law. So they go by word of mouth. Then slowly they get into. Otherwise, there is nothing such. We do handle all cases.
As per the Indian education system, like you feel India is the best place for law, or any other country which have the law course is the best as per your study experience?
See, legal course is such like every country will have their own legal procedures, and so it may not be the same. Even from India, many of the young generation are doing their masters in US, UK, and all. But end of the day, our legal procedures are different from theirs. Maybe the courses in US or UK might guide them to deal professional way, or maybe some additional courses are like corporate side how to deal with. But otherwise, India is self sufficient, and we have good institutes. We need not go out anywhere. We have good institutes which are training young lawyers to flourish in all the fields of law. India is self sufficient.
Ma'am, like the way like doctors or the chartered accountants work, like they put up their own hospitals or own firms, or a group of people form and create their office space or something like that. Only how usually the lawyers work, like independently, or it's like a group, or how they say that it's a public and private and kind of thing. So how actually those are categorized?
See, earlier, if you see, the legal profession and the medical profession are similar. Actually, earlier, if you see, only we had all family doctors, and all doctors had their own clinics or hospitals. They were doing independently. Now you can see the corporate culture. Very few doctors are running their own clinics. Majority has been like the market has been taken over by the corporate sector. The same way, even in legal profession, earlier it was all independent lawyers where they had their juniors training them, and we had one guru. Now, even in legal field, the corporate culture has stepped in. If you see in all the metro cities, still in towns there are independent lawyers. But if you go to the metro cities, you can see the corporate culture, even in legal field. That has come. Law firms have come up. Two, three friends, or like maybe a group of lawyers. One might be excelling in civil, one criminal, one corporate. They come together. They form an LLP or one corporate office they set up, and nowadays this has come up, and there is a lot of change. We all, without a second thought, had entered into this profession uh, to do the regular legal thing in the courts. But now young generation, they prefer the corporate culture. They are into 10 to 5. They want the AC office sitting, and that has come into the legal field as well. But they are also doing very well. Actually, youngsters are doing well, but they are more into the corporate culture. Unlike we are still in that original legal professionals kind of a thing where the old timers, you say.
Yeah, yes. So it happens in every profession, I think. Yeah. But ma'am, there might be a situations like, your client is whatever he said or whatever has happened with him is wrong, and you're fighting to get a justice for him. But in the court, there might be a situation where you're losing. How you take up that kind of situation so that it don't impact your upcoming cases or something? How you deal with that kind of thing, and giving a again we need to give them the trust to the customer, a client, sorry. So how you deal those kind of situations?
See, in a game, always one wins, other one loses. Even in the court, there are when we fight with an opponent, despite giving 100%, we might lose. It's not that every case we can win. Sometimes it will be like we might have a lesser meritorious points, but still the client wants us, we do it. Sometimes, though we fight it, give it 100%, we feel it is a strong case, we might lose it because winning and losing is not in our hands. It's only thing that we take out that we give 100% to our client. It is part of life. Like sometimes we do have lose the cases, but if really the clients look at our history or look at the way we perform in the courts, they will understand that we have given 100%.
I would say, like, as it is Navratri, I would want to hear from you, like, for women who are suffering or who are struggling, what kind of message you want to give them, not to suppress themselves, and come out in a fighting way where they can fight for their basic rights or basic needs. Because still, even though we say that we have moved, we are into a faster, but still, 60 out of 100 ladies, I would say, they might be educated, but still they're working, but still they don't come out and say what they are struggling on, suffering. They silently cry at their mothers or at their daughters or at their nears and dears, but they don't want to come out of fear of something. So what is a message that you want to give them so that they can fight for themselves?
See, when problems come, it is you who is suffering it. So you have to come out and fight for your rights. Don't be scared of the society. Majority of the women don't come out because back of their mind they say that once we come out, what the society will say against us. But believe me, when you are in trouble, how far is the society helping you? And the other thing is, any girl who is suffering, she needs the support from the family. If there is family support, she will definitely come out and fight for herself. So the message is like, please all of you understand, when somebody is complaining that they're suffering with, try to understand their problem. Nobody will come out and say just like that, no, I'm undergoing this. Sometimes the issues might be simple also. If there is support, if somebody is giving some time to them, obviously they will figure out their problem. Then if it is a real serious issue, the friends or family need to support them and say that we are there for you. You please come out of it. That push is needed. If that is there, I feel that every woman will fight for their rights.
Our team has organized some questionnaire. It is not your profession, but we would love to it's a chit game, so you can pick the card and yes, so pick up and we'll just go 3 rounds so that we can hear in your words.
Color is interesting to me. Let me pick it up.
Yes.
What is one value you live by every day? See, my question is, what's one value you live by every day? The value I follow is give it my best today. The day should start in a way that whatever I am doing, I should give my best. And not think back 100 times like, can I do? Can I do? Not do. Is this possible? Is it not possible? just give it the best shot. That is what I believe, and I try to implement it. Maybe not 100%, but I try to do that.
Any color whichever you would love to pick.
I think earlier also I picked a pink. Then now I'll change the color. Let me take a blue card. What's one habit that has positively inspired your life? What's one habit that have positively inspired your life? My commitment and dedication.
Because that is what is needed for a lawyer. Because we need to
I can confidently say that my commitment and dedication with which I'm here today is just because of that.
One more.
Oh, are you making me take all the cards?
Last one, ma'am.
Now I'll pick white, the regular uniform which we wear. What does being a woman mean to you? I believe being a woman is a blessing. I am a proud daughter, a daughter-in-law, a mother to two boys, and a happy wife to my husband. Women, being women is like you enjoy the motherhood, which nobody can take it from you. That's the best part. And women have the opportunity to take care of the family. I say even men do have, but a women's role is very important to build the family. I'm proud to be a woman.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sparing your time and that too. You came up to here from a long distance, accepting our invitation, even though we are trying to do something which can help others. But accepting our invitation and coming here is like you honored us actually. And thank you so much, ma'am. And happy Navratri.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and I appreciate your initiative, and I wish you all the good luck and happy Navratri too. I'm blessed to be here, and it's my pleasure to be here. Thanks for choosing me.
Thank you all.
Happy Navratri.